can pick any characters we want. So there's that. Well, sorry, it is ARAM, so it kind of picks the characters for us. Forgot that. I wish I could trade. I would love to trade this champion for any of the other champions on my team. Cute thing about my character is she basically rollerblades everywhere. Which is, it's neat to watch her rollerblading constantly, but it is a little irritating at the same time to watch her rollerblading everywhere. Because it doesn't really seem to like increase her speed or anything significantly. With her attacks, her first one, she throws a ring, like she throws a ring at you, and it bounces. Her second one, she buffs her spear, increasing its crit chance and attack speed. And her second one, she throws her sash, which can grab people. So, similar to what I did with Kronos last game, I'm gonna buy cooldown reduction boots and move towards a cooldown reduction weapon. Let's see, and I'm the only one with Ninja Tabby from my team, and once we see their team, we'll be able to tell a little bit more. I don't really like using pots early on in ARAMs, because the cooldown's so low. If you die, it's not actually a big deal, because they can't immediately go back and get you a new item at that time, or like they don't directly like, hey, I just killed 3 people, now I have enough gold to go buy X item. Since it doesn't work like that, I don't actually mind the idea of not or dying so much early in an ARAM. Not that I'm saying I like dying, because that's definitely not true, but if you're gonna die early on, we're only seeing 2 members of our team, or their team, which is a little bit worrisome. And there's a Fenrir. I don't like Fenrir, but from what I understand, my ult cancels him out. My ult pretty much, like, I remove somebody from the fight for a few seconds. So if I can get that on Fenrir while he's trying to ult, or during his ult, it could be major credit to team. Three, two, one, go. If you see during that, what you want to do is stop moving, because you have, I think it's 5 seconds, and if you're still moving at the end of the 5 seconds, then you end up taking damage and a stun. The damage could happen anyway, I'm not sure, but I know for sure you take the stun. It's actually kind of dumb of me. I probably should have stunned him because I could. And this is another reason why I kind of like, I don't really like using, because people see how weak I am. I have 40 health. A minion could kill me, but because people see that, they're coming in and doing stupid things, putting themselves at risk. Dang it, we didn't catch him. But yeah, we got 3 of their team because they were coming at me. So I'm good with that. As for items and all that, let's see. Their items, their Ymir's naked, which he probably stepped off of the, he probably just stepped off of the spawn zone and didn't realize that he couldn't do that. Everybody's made that mistake a couple of times. It happens. Come on, someone get greedy, someone get greedy. Also, my ult only actually works against champions, so I can actually line through. If somebody gets greedy like this, there we go. Drop Ymir dead. Like I can travel through. I believe my only works on champions too. Yeah, as you can see, the only champions are turning red when I go to use it on them. Okay, killed him. Take some damage, don't mind. Ah, total chaos. Well, it doesn't really matter. Teammates getting fed, and I got the assist, so I'm good getting assists. I'm trying not to move in too quickly because I don't want to get caught out by that Thor. If I can avoid it, because as you can see, Ymir did purchase an item, although that's a horrible item for Ymir. Ymir's pretty much like the heaviest tank in the game right now. So buying an item like that on him is kind of... I want to say stupid, but it's kind of mismatched. There are much better items for him. Building him heavy is very beneficial for your team. I mean, yeah, if you are good enough with him to be a good AD or what is he, like, magical champion, he can do a serious amount of damage really fast. But his benefits of being a tank and the benefits of having a tank on your team so outmatch that. Especially saying we don't, like, our healer is gone, so we don't really have a dedicated tank on our team. Thor is a bruiser, so he's healthy and has a lot of health, but he's not a tank. He's not designed to stop people from getting hit or to body block. And if he body blocks too often, he'll end up getting caught out just as easily as I would. Let's see. But one neat thing is, since I have my cooldown reduction now, like, even though it says, currently it says my cooldown for my ult is 100, dang it, but as you can see, it's only actually about 60, and Thor's wall got in my way. I actually didn't know that that would do that, so kind of learning something here. Sadly enough, it seems that whatever the Mayan dude's name, like Ex Blanque or whatever, seems to be popping his ult prematurely.
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Your middle tower is under attack.
The golden bow I picked up turns my attacks into AoEs. So clearing minion waves and stuff like that becomes a lot easier. But again, I was basically just 1v5 trying to save that tower because my team was all dead. And their Ymir's a feeder. Like crazy. Actually, while I'm here,
An enemy has been slain.
I'm not actually on buy what item. I'm actually gonna, the next item I'm gonna build for is going to be the, Deathbringer, because it will increase the amount of my crit, and I have, 10% crit chance from my Golden Bow, and I also have 15% from my Flame Strike, and my, Wind Fire Will has a chance to crit on its attacks, so crits can be very useful for me.
An enemy has been slain.
Really wish I didn't miss that firewall. Like, I could have sworn Fenrir was in my path when I walked through him, but I guess not. And I can't really complain too much. I did do something really stupidly risky, and I got punished for it. If it would have worked, it would have been amazing, but
An
it didn't.
ally
It
has
wasn't.
been slain.
Move on. Ah, that is so unfair. Like, that probably only needs like 1 or 2 hits left. Well, I'll be there in a second. But one thing cool is my, like, as you can tell, my cooldown stays at 90. Like this one, it doesn't go down. But because of the cooldown reduction, I'm able to use it every minute.
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has left the game.
And how did I miss? I was right there on him.
Your middle tower is under attack. Slain an enemy. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
It'd be nice if my team would actually start getting into fights. But because they have 3 assassins on their team. Or, no, they have 2 assassins. Oh, and Tyr is a bruiser, similar to Thor. But their Tyr's doing more than our Thor is.
An
Huh.
enemy has been slain.
Actually, apparently, our Thor is actually building tankier, which is nice. I didn't actually notice his Greaves. But
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
so I take back half my insult from Thor, but their Trier is getting up in the fight a lot more. I'm noticing. Yeah.
A mighty fall.
Let's see here. Gonna try to. Oh no, that. We don't have a healer on our team, so I'm gonna try to stun someone and then burn into them. Dang it.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
That moment when you do something risky that could turn the tides of battle for your team, and then your teammates run away and don't support you. I can't completely be mad because I doubt any of them have ever played with a Niza, but or if they have played with a Niza, they probably haven't played her, so they don't understand how the moves work. But yeah, like I just removed one of their big players from battle, and then they just let me go ahead and die during it.
Your middle phoenix is under attack.
Let's see here, if I can, like I can catch up to him, right? Yeah. This doesn't directly increase my attack damage, but it does increase my attack speed. And because of my passive, I did this weird combo thing where, like, every 4 auto attacks without resetting, I do, yeah, as you can see, 1 and 2 I don't think hit anything, 3 does more damage, and 4 does, like, an AoE. I kind of want to try to hit Tyr, if I can, because he is their bruiser. At the same time, removing one of their assassins from the fight, even for a second, could be the difference between... Dang it! Actually, now I'm gonna pick up some life still, because that I should have won that fight, but because I didn't have any survivability or anything, I pretty much lost that fight on my own volition. I did take out Tyr, right? Yeah. So either I took him out or one of my teammates took him out, but like I said, removing him from the fight, even if only for about 10 seconds. Actually, no, it's only like 4 seconds. But you remove him from the fight. You also remove yourself from being damaged for about 4 seconds. Then you come I think it's a second up, 4 seconds in the air, and a second down. So it comes out to about 6 seconds. And you can do massive damage during that 6 seconds. So it literally is a ability to game change or increase the flow or something. It really just depends on who uses it and if your team's able to support you. But that is kind of one of the big things about a situation like this. It is if your team's able to, not if your team does. Because there are going to be plenty of times where well, like I said, there are plenty of times where my team could have supported me and we would have been fine, but since they didn't support me, I either died or wasn't able to get the kill, or both. And I'm not mad at them because this is an ARAM. They don't know the characters as well as if they'd signed in. They don't know what they're doing. They're not able to play at full volition. So blaming them's kind of pointless. Now that Thor was just a little bit stupid there, but... Okay, I'm good with that as long as I got the assist. But because Thor is playing as kind of like the tank right now, he should actually have like a major HP regeneration item or something, and he doesn't, which is kind of a bad thing. Wish I had only had like 2 more seconds left. See. Actually, he has nothing to regenerate his HP other than his boots,
Ally has been slain.
which isn't a good thing.
Enemy has been slain.
For him, a good item would have been something like the Stone of Gaia. 2% of your max health regained constantly. See if I can get to him. Yeah. He has a lot of health. I can't actually see it. Oh, here's defense, health. Yeah, he's got 2,000 health, so... Actually, apparently he's not that much more healthier than I am. Huh. Or is that just his bonus health? No, that's his health, so... Actually, apparently I'm semi-tanky too. Didn't realize that. Huh. I'm an assassin with that much health compared to a bruiser? Well, that's interesting. It's not completely uncalled for or unheard of, but it is definitely interesting. One thing you notice, like my bounce, like I just took out, like with the help of Thor, I just basically took out the entire minion wave by bouncing on them. It was nice. It's one thing I do like about this character is she does have one of those spells that can be, it can bounce off, like as you saw earlier in the match, it can bounce off the same person. But at the same time, it doesn't have to. So you could end up doing something like hitting a minion outside of tower, or that's in tower range, to bounce at a enemy who's behind the tower without getting hurt. And pretty much just things similar to that.
Your team has destroyed
Let me
a
see
middle
if I can get some health, because my team's not respecting my need for life still. Seems their Ymir is actually glitched out, awkwardly enough. And we win.
good game.
I hate to say it wasn't actually one of my best games, but actually it was a pretty good game according to the score, but I did a lot of stupid things that I'd probably regret. What exactly am I the god of? Like, what is she the god of exactly? Eh. As you can see, I'm almost level 10. Timeout is going to be in 2 minutes, so I'm going to end the stream for a minute and just see how everything went, and I'll be back before this queues.